Okay, those medical gaslighting stories are insane. Oh my God. I love reading everybody's stories. Like, I don't love that you were medically gaslit, but some of the stuff you guys are saying I want more stories. Like, give me more. Sounds like people have lots of them and had to pick which one to tell me. But holy cow, that's insane. And this sort of like, I don't know, comes off of the video I talked about finding the nodule. Incidentally, of course. So this video is about the perception from the radiologist and then a perception of imaging from a different healthcare professional. When I went to the ER and he said, there's this nodule, it's of the size that you need to keep an eye on it so it doesn't grow. That's the information I got. When you go to the ER doctor is just, are you going to croak right now or not? And if you're not, go home. Here's the information. Although, of course, he didn't tell me. Anyways, so I have an appointment next week with my regular doctor, and I am so curious what she sees in the imaging. The reason I bring this up is 2 years prior to me actually getting a diagnosis from my neurologist for the Alzheimer's, I'd had an MRI of my brain. And on the radiology report, it just said that I had frontal lobe atrophy, which was out of range for my age. That was it. Okay? I think there was like one other little small thing. Never thought anything of it. Essentially, my doctor read it to me and was like, yeah, no, like that could be why you have like, some like mild cognitive impairment, borderline or whatever. Anyways, when I finally went in and saw my neurologist and I sat down with him, he said, well, I went over your MRI. And then he listed all the stuff he found in there, which was just not on the radiologist's report. He pulled up the imaging and showed me my brain. And there was frontal lobe atrophy, which was indicated. There was white matter, which was not indicated. There is 2 spots. Did I make this video? God, I probably made this video already. Anyways, there's 2 different parts of the brain that were uneven, like atrophied. And then something else about the spacing is too big, and something with a C. I can't remember. I have to pull up the report. I have it. So for 2 years, I thought I just had a wee bit of frontal lobe atrophy, and that was it. And so it took my neurologist to read that actually there was a heck of a lot more going on up here. Not intelligence, okay? We know that. None of it is intelligence. The stuff that was going on there is a bunch of brain dead activity, okay? But I'm just curious, has anyone else experienced that? And it sounds like with the medical gaslighting stories that people have said, it's like, oh, they've saw something on a CT, but then later you were diagnosed with leukemia or something. Like, I think it's so good to have second eyes on your imaging for that reason. And had I not had that with my neurologist, I would have never thought that, because I literally was like, yeah, I just have a little bit of atrophy in the front of my brain. We're fine. And yeah, I am fine. But I also have a terminal illness now that was undiagnosed for almost 3 years. And I'm wondering if that was read differently. I mean, it's not going to change the trajectory of where things are going for me, but it would have saved me a bit of suffering for the 2 years after. Do you know what I mean? And I'm wondering, like, has that happened to you? Right? Yeah, so I am interested to get a second set of eyes on my test results next week. And if there's anything other than just what I've been told, I will update you. But now I want more story times. Tell me more like, those stories are insane. And I'm going to be in my bed all day because my new bedtime is 5 o'clock in the morning every night. Okay. So I'll be in my bed all day. Okay. tell me more stories.